It's the big one. Man United going to Anfield. It's always an occasion. It's always a special day on the football calendar. Irrespective of where Man United and Liverpool both sit in the English pyramid at any particular time, it is, in my personal opinion, the biggest game of the season. It's the first fixture I look for. When are we away to Liverpool? The context of this season is interesting, with Man United fighting on four fronts, comfortably in the top four position. Carabao Cup winners, in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and into the latter stages now of the Europa League. Man United firing on all cylinders. Liverpool have fallen from that quad level they were at last year, but they nearly won 4 trophies, 2 domestics, and they were a few minutes and a few mistakes away from completing a famous quad, who are now struggling themselves to make it into the Champions League after a very up and down season. But what part will this play in Sunday's epic, now-biting, some would say bloodthirsty, encounter? I'm going to give you my thoughts and feelings. I want you to leave yours below now in the comments section. Of course, hit like buttons, subscribe, but make sure you hit the bell. If you don't have notifications turned on, push notifications as well on your phone, the algorithm is not your friend. And there's 305,000 of you brilliant people out there, but we have to get more notifications turned on. So get that done. Also, follow the Top 6 show on our exclusive podcast on Spotify by scanning that QR code on my screen or clicking on the link in the description below. I know it's a lot easier for some people to download long format content onto their phones, listen to it in the car, train, aeroplanes, whatever it may be, as opposed to just using YouTube. So get that downloaded now via Spotify. Follow us, get that done, and let's move forward. I ain't going to lie, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. 110% nervous about this game. Why, you might ask? I don't care about Liverpool's form. I don't care about where Liverpool sit in the league. I don't care about Liverpool's poor defense. I don't care about how bad the midfielder's been. I don't care about Noodles. I don't care about Gakpo. I don't care about the manager being challenged and questioned by his fan base. Many Liverpool fans now are Klopp out. I don't care that they hate FSG. Those things have so often in my life been inconsequential when it has come to this match. I've seen Man United do three-peats. I've seen Man United win trebles. I've seen us dominate the English landscape for not 1, but 2 decades. And still, we've gone to Anfield in those seasons and been outworked, outrun, outplayed, beaten. At no point should any Man United fan be writing off Liverpool today. Some do it for clout. Yeah, we'll smash him, we'll smash him, we'll smash him. Because it works. It's a double-edged sword. If you win and or smash Liverpool, you're seeing, oh, wow, man's Nostradamus. He got his prediction right. If you get it wrong, you get memes, but your name still gets shared. So it's win-win. We know what you're doing. But it's terrible analysis. To think Man United will just turn up and smash them without any care for the history of this fixture, the derby atmosphere of it, and it is a derby, by the way. This is the biggest derby in British football. It's bigger than the Manchester derby. It's bigger than the North London derby. It's bigger than the Glasgow derby. It's the biggest derby in British football. Do your history on the two cities, why they went from being friends in football to despising each other. Go research it. The docs and all that. It's massive. So for me, I love and hate this fixture with equal measure. It is Jekyll and Hyde. It is yin and yang for me always. That being said, I'm not writing Liverpool off. So that's there. Liverpool can win this game. Liverpool have the ability, when they run, when they work hard, when they perform, to beat anybody. They've beaten City this year. They've beaten Napoli this year. They can beat Man United on Sunday. Don't get that twisted. That can happen. But. Man United right now are firing on all cylinders. Man United right now are a different animal, a different kettle of fish. We're no longer an elephant sitting up a tree, ready to fall down. We are legit. Of course, that does not mean we'll win every game. We will lose matches. The greatest teams of all time lost matches. See how quick and slick I was there, catching that microphone. We don't edit. It's maybe recorded, but it's what I call live recorded. No editing. Only chumps edit their video. No, I'm joking. I'm only joking. But we're the real deal now. And I've seen the greatest teams lose matches. So this, if we lose to Liverpool, it doesn't undo the work that's been done. The microphone's really falling now, and I'm still not going to edit this video out. I'm still not going to edit it. I'm going to keep going to show off my professionalism and how something can go wrong, and I don't lose my train of thought. But I've still got my reactions, you know. I was pretty. I haven't done any fight training for about 8 years, and I still caught that. So look, as I say, Man United can lose this game. That won't undo the great work that's been done. We don't become a bad team. But winning away from home at against a top 6 side is huge. It's massive. It's gargantuan. Another notch on the bedpost, and another element to increase the confidence that is flowing through the veins of these players. It was a tough game against West Ham the other night. But again, we got through. Casemiro back in the team. Fred, in my opinion, starting in the middle. Our core back in at centre-back. Of course, Lisandro Martinez, and one of the best centre-backs of his generation, one of the best centre-backs of the last 30 years in Rafael Varane. Have to play those two. Have them with Casemiro in front. It's going to be hard for Liverpool centrally. It's going to become a battle of the flanks. That is what this game is going to be about, a battle of the flanks. Trent and Robertson are going to have to push forward. That's where the creativity is going to come from for Liverpool. Núñez pulling out to that left-hand side as well, trying to spread the play. That's going to happen. But it's all going to be about, can Man United nullify their fullbacks? AWB has to start on the right-hand side for me. We need that speed. We need his defensive prowess. And Luke Shaw, back fresh, didn't play midweek, up against Mo Salah. Stop it. Get the ball into our middle. And then we exploit the high line. This is not a game that we have to overly break down. Look, there's a great bit of video from Dean Saunders. We spoke about kind of the overcomplication of football. And I don't think football's being overcomplicated. Just new words are being used for old things. Like, you know, numerical advantage on the left-hand side. Oh, it's 2v1. You know? What do you mean a low block? Yeah, I mean sitting deep. You know, new words, newfangled words have come out. It makes things sound a bit cleaner. Some people, tacticos on Twitter, always try to make football sound very complicated. This game is simple. United, I think, may not boss the midfield in terms of possession, but that isn't always the plan. I don't think they'll break us down easily through the middle with Casemiro, Varane, and Martinez, so they're going to use the flanks. If they get the better of our fullbacks, that's where Liverpool can win. But if we stop them in those areas, feed the ball into the middle, and break that very high line of Liverpool, which everyone's done this year, Rashford versus Trent Alexander-Arnold could be a massacre. It could almost be illegal what he could do to him. You will then find Liverpool maybe compensating more to the left-hand side in the threat of Rashford. That is going to give a bit more time for Sancho or Anthony on that right-hand side. That is where Man United need to exploit Liverpool. I don't think we're going to go to Anfield and play through them, dominate the ball, be the aggressors. This will be a counter-attack game, very Barcelona-esque, what we did against Barcelona, in my opinion. But do I think Man United are going to win? Yes. That's my prediction. I don't think it'll be a battering. I don't think it'll be easy, but I'm predicting 2-1 to Manchester United. A 2-1 win. Listen, I'd love a last-minute winner, but I just want to win. 3 points, end their top 4 hopes, put Liverpool's season in a spliff, end it, finish it, kaput. See you next year. And also, I think a win against Liverpool away, it's our hardest remaining fixture of the season. We've already played Arsenal away. We've already played City away. We've got Newcastle away to come as well, which is very, very difficult. But with the history of this fixture, it's the hardest one remaining. To get through this with a win will be massive. But of course, I want your thoughts and I want your feelings in the comment section below. How do you see this game going? How do you see it going? And anyone who's got to 9 minutes and 40 seconds into this video, before you put your predictions in, I want you to write, I predict. Then I'll know whether you've just written in the beginning of the video or you're writing it now and you've got to the end. But I'm going for 2-1 Man United. And I'm going to say it, not a Rashy winner. Not a Rashford winner. Bruno Fernandes winner. Picking it out there. I want your thoughts. I want your feelings. Make sure you go and follow us on Spotify. Scan this QR code now to come follow our podcast, The Top Six. Very important to us that you do that. Over 2,500 downloads in the last 24 hours, which is amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, everybody, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you.